Next video. In today's video of web automation, I will show you how to get started with locators. So first of all, as you can see, I have this thing. Now I am using Firefox driver, but if you are interested, you can use Chrome driver as well, and we will be inspecting this website. So first of all, suppose I want to get the input username, right? So suppose I go to that website. Okay, I'll go back. Wait. So I will just copy this. Okay, and I will go to this website. Now as you can see, I need to input inside the user name text field. So all you can do is just click over here, then click on your username. So here you can see the input has an ID. So what I am using over here is ID. So if you want to locate an element by an ID, you can use by.id, driver.find element by.id, pass the ID, and send keys means you are sending some kind of a data. So I'm sending Rahul. Now for input password, here you can see this is the text field for password, and it has you can use other attributes as well, but for password I'm using name. So if it has name, you can use by.name as well and pass the input password. Now for sign in button, I am using class name. So if it has a class, then you can use by.class name. Then after the click button is clicked, sign in button is clicked, I am waiting for some time because it is an asynchronous call, and after that if there is, I'm trying to find some error. So if I will click on sign in, so here you can see I need to find out this. So I will just click over here, I will click this, and here you can see it has a P class of error, but you can use something like this class name as well, but I want to show you by different things. So by using CSS selector, so it has a class, right? So and it is a paragraph tag. So the tag followed by, if it is a class, you have to use dot, then the class name. If it was ID, then you would use tag hashtag, then the ID name. Okay, there is some other way as well. So suppose if you don't want to use class name, if a tag does not have a class name or an ID, then if it does not has a name as well, then what you can do is you can suppose you have an input tag which has a placeholder of username. So you can just use input placeholder equal to username and just pass this inside your by.css selector. So over here, input placeholder equal to username, and you can easily convert this into an XPath as well. All you have to do is you have to add a double slash at the start. So I have added double slash at the start. This double slash does not means it's an XPath. This is just to comment the code out, otherwise it will cause error. So for XPath you have to add this double slash, as well as you will have to add this @ tag as well before the attribute. And if you are using anchor tags href, so you can use by.link text. So here you can see forgot password. Wait, shit, where did it go? Yeah, forgot password. So here you can see the forgot password is an ahref tag, and you can just send the text for it. So by.link text, and this is an example of XPath. So / input @ and the placeholder name. So this can be anything, any attribute, doesn't have to be placeholder itself. Okay, and one more thing which I want to show you guys is, so for Chrome as well as for Firefox, you can install this extension called Selectors Hub. So once you install the extension, what it does is that you can just open your inspector and go to the right hand side, and over here okay, I'll show you guys. Wait, I'll just close this inspector. I will right click. So here you can see, I will just click on inspect, and if you click on this drop down, you should see selector sub, and you can actually pass whatever select, like XPath or CSS selector only. Okay, so it says write and verify XPath and so you can verify or write your XPath and CSS selector to check whether you are writing it correctly or not. So here you can see I am passing a div dot, so it is a div tag with a forgot -pwd- container as its class name. So here, and after I click on enter, here at the bottom you can see it says one element matching. So it can also tell you how many elements are there. Okay, next, suppose if your company does not allow you to add some kind of an extension to your browser, or another way is for passing css selector, you can do is dollar, then round brackets, and inside that you can pass your css selector, and it tells you if it gives you a valid tag, that means your css selector is correct, otherwise it is wrong. Similarly, this is an example for XPath as well. And if you want to do XPath via your console, you have to add $x. For CSS selector it is only dollar, but for XPath it is $x followed by your XPath. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.